My name is Tom Rosson, and this is my wife, Claudia.
Together with our 3 children, Colin, Kevin, and Brianna, we serve the Lord as missionaries with the Church of God to Eastern Europe.
First of all, I serve as Regional Superintendent for the Churches of God in Eastern Europe and the Commonwealth of Independent States, also known as the former Soviet Union. More specifically, I serve in the countries of Russia, Ukraine, Armenia, Belarus, Latvia, Bulgaria, and a couple of other countries that we cannot mention for security reasons. In all of our ministries, we have 4 main core values. First, we want to win the lost. Second, we want to train or disciple believers. Third, we want to train and develop leaders. And fourth, we want to care for the poor and underprivileged. In the last 20 years, and since communism only fell 20 years ago, we have seen a tremendous amount of churches being planted, new people coming to the Lord, a lot of people being discipled, and we are just now getting into some serious training of leaders. We have one seminary in Moscow which does most of our work, and then we have many extensions throughout the various countries. We have different ways in which we care for the poor. We have several orphanages, we have many feeding stations, we have day centers for children when they come home from school so they can study in a place that's a safe environment. We also have many drug rehabilitation centers. We've had many people, many pastors, who went through a drug rehab center and got saved, and the Lord called them into ministry. This is one of the very successful areas of our ministry in Eastern Europe is humanitarian aid and social care. In addition to caring for the poor, we also have an emphasis on leadership training. I also am the president of the Eurasian Theological Seminary in Moscow. It is an undergraduate program, fully accredited, that has had over 200 graduates, and currently we have about 220 students in enrollment. One of the most successful areas has been our extension programs throughout Russia, Ukraine, Armenia, Belarus, but we also have a very successful part-time program and also a good, solid on-campus program. Together, we have seen many people go out into ministry. We also have programs that train ministers once they are already in service, in ministry, and helps them to continue their education.
And all of this is not possible without people standing behind us and praying and with financial support.
Even though I'm in a position of leadership, we are appointed missionaries, and our ability to live and stay in Europe is simply based on the donations that come from our sponsors and churches in the United States. Would you consider partnering with us and allowing us to be a part of your missions ministry so that we can help win the lost, disciple believers, train leaders, and care for the poor?